Arizona. Little extra enthusiasm here, perhaps, as some teams are coming back down to them a bit in the standings. And this is very much a playoff race that is heating up now near the final third of the schedule. Jelly starting it off for Arizona, but it's Ghost that goes up to make the stop. I think the challenge, especially, Daz, for UT Dallas, is going to be coming down from the high intensity that was that overtime. Now you're starting a brand new series immediately after, and it's just not the same as a Game 5 OT.
You're right. It's not the same. You know, it's a reset, but it's also a completely different team. Everything you did in that first series almost doesn't matter, and that's why Arizona explodes for the first goal.
You go into just desperation defense mode at times, and then Dalton just gets swept out from inside the goal, and it's JoJo Cats opening the scoring for the Wildcats. And this is a Wildcats team, Daz, that we've seen, you know, when things go bad, okay, you know, they're a team that struggles mightily, but when they are on and they can score early, they can score often.
And that's exactly what UT Dallas needs to use the momentum for. It's to continue to press on Arizona, because right now things are looking in Arizona's favor. They're going to want to keep it going and keep that build up. This may be a 5-game set, and we're used to that one, but I can guarantee this one is going to feel dragged out as both teams fight for possession and momentum for every single second that takes
What
by.
a touch by Dalton to push that downfield, but Ghost shot is wide. This should still go in, and does. Ghost takes advantage of absolute pandemonium on the goal line.
You see Ghost, although he dives early, doesn't give up on the play, catches the defense off guard, and a beautiful top right corner shot to tie up the game for the Comets.
Almost 90 seconds gone by. No difference between Arizona and UT Dallas. Not much difference between them in the standings either. Only one match win. Arizona comes in at 7-3. Dallas right behind them at 6-6. Couple more series played, so Arizona's got some in hand. Though even more important for UT Dallas to bring Arizona back down just a little bit. Dalton dropping one down, but JoJo Cats was there. That forced Luby back. No contact, though. Missed opportunity for the Comets.
Comets right now on defense, and they got to be a little careful here with some of their touches, but you can see that transition. Keep an eye on Luby as well, but right now Arizona on the pressure. You see Jelly trying to slot one through, and Dalton able to knock it away. JoJo Cat still staying on top of the ball, looking for a midair bump, but Luby remaining patient, and he'll try to play this out for the Comets.
Remember, double round robin league play for all these teams in the West. This is the first meeting between Arizona and Dallas. Jelly gonna try to force that through, but maybe thrown off by the whiff. Luby made the save. Now JoJo Cats the center again, and Ghost has that ball away. So the defense has settled in for UT Dallas. Now trying to turn it into offense.
That's a good shot.
And Luby scores near side.
Luby putting his name on the board in a statement type goal. Missed touch. He says, I'll pick that right up and put it in your net. Same placement as the first goal from Ghost. UT Dallas on a 2-goal run as they take the lead.
Especially with a team that has been warmed up the way that Dallas has so far tonight. Having that long series with LSU. I mean, they're dialed in. You cannot give that ball away. JoJo Cats with a fake. He beat 2, but not the third.
More pressure, though, from Arizona as they still are trying to find a way in. Watch out for those bumps and demos, as there was one in midfield, but that's a good recovery from JoJo. If he doesn't get that touch, it's going in. Now back and forth transitions here. Luby will carry it out, but it's still bouncing in midfield to JoJo. Almost a chance there. Good 50 in front, and demo explodes, and the ball launches downfield. And this one is still UT Dallas with a 1-goal lead as they try to make a transition play.
What a transition it was, too, out of UT Dallas to get that demolition. It looked like the demo itself just cannoned the ball downfield. And now JoJo, his shot. Oh, what a jump by Luby. He had to guess with a lot happening in front of him. Made the save. This will go harmlessly across. And we come up on the final minute. Teams have had their opportunities, but it is Dallas in front. for now. Jojo Cat's looking for Jelly, not going to find him. Another booming clear out of Dalton, and UT Dallas weathers the storm, keeping Arizona at bay.
And Arizona is barely being kept at bay as well. You see them how they move downfield. It's always that front man trying to get an extra piece of either the boost pads on the orange half or a player to slow them down. But oh, that's a reach from Nudging. Goal line save. Almost a deadly counterattack from UT Dallas. They're looking for an insurance goal to help them secure game one as we approach the final 30 seconds.
I mentioned earlier on the show tonight that UCF was kind of a team that little disappointing at times. You expect so much more out of them. I had that same sense out of UT Dallas last season in the fall CRL season. They are much different this time around. They have delivered. They've already delivered tonight, and they're looking to hold on for a dub in game one, but Nudging will have one last counterattack for the Arizona Wildcats. Jelly, full tank of boost, only slowed down by Luby. Nudging is waiting, and it's Dalton that comes in to save the day. He did it offensively in game 5 last series, defensively as well. Ghost will down it, and the Comets take game 1.
Arizona tried to go for that last second play, and it looked as if they had everything lined up, but just a mistouch is all it takes. And I mean, that's kind of the moral of the story of game 1. You talk about the Ghost goal where, again, misplay on defense. Arizona caught out at Ghost, top corner shot. Then a bad touch over to the side. Who's there? Luby, another top corner shot. This is how UT Dallas are playing, punishing Arizona's mistakes. We need to see more consistency from the Wildcats going into game 2.
Got to see more offense coming out of Luby and the Comets as well, though. I mean, they were outshot 13-4. That is not sustainable as the series goes on. Look, you can make all the saves you want, but you ain't making 11 shots, 2 games, or 11 saves, 2 games in a row. I think they had, what, 6 out of Luby? All right, we'll see what happens in game 2. Forbidden Temple, Jelly, trying to open up the scoring. He was the first on the attack last game as well. Didn't work out for the Wildcats this time around. But they got to set the tone early on in this game. They have got to get a couple by this defense. You cannot let UT Dallas off the hook. You've got the pressure on them throughout this series. Now it's time to convert and get back into it.
Yeah, you bring up a lot of good points. This is definitely a statement game as Ghost. Oh, he'll just clean that up. Picking up the first goal again for UT Dallas.
Dalton's shot saved away, but it's the second chance opportunity. Nobody else to help Jojo Cats. He's like he's in space. Nobody can hear you scream. 33 seconds in, and the Comets are on top.
The Comets continue to build off of momentum, but this time they're forcing mistakes. That being said, that's a mistake right there on defense. A double commit leads to Jelly scoring the first goal for Arizona.
Demolition, double commit, team bump, everything that is bad for a defense goes against UT Dallas. And Arizona wipes that goal immediately off the board. Again, they have got to capitalize, though. They have got to keep the pressure on the Comets, or this is going to be a long and regrettable series. Out of the Wildcats, Luby up top. Oh, that second touch might have actually helped out a lot as Dalton was able to stay with this. One last chance for Luby.
Gosh.
Boy, everybody forward, and kind of fortunate that went off to the corner.
Yeah, everyone goes for that ball while it's off that back wall, and it could have got real bad for UT Dallas real fast, but they get away with it. We're still tied up here in game 2. Both teams looking for some type of semblance, some type of team play that will work out. Right now, everyone just throwing what they got at each other and playing off mistakes.
All right, nobody was back again for UT Dallas, but they did scramble into position. This is on target, and Luby is right there. Jelly desperately trying to center, but Dalton will beat him there. Now it's Nudging. He's waiting for that midfield boost. Never spawned for him. So now Luby just cannot get out of the zone. UT Dallas, again, under immense pressure from Arizona, but they get these small windows of opportunity, and they have converted.
That's
They're
in.
going to do it again.
Ghost, another goal for him. It's his third of the series. Who catches Nudging, goes for the aggressive challenge. And who's in net? Nobody from Arizona. UT Dallas take the lead early in game 2.
It is unreal. The shots that have gone in for UT Dallas in this series. Arizona trying to answer back yet again. This is going to be Luby to Dalton. Should be clear possession for the Comets, so they gave it away again, and Ghost bails out the defense single-handedly. Jelly coming on, nobody to follow. Missed opportunity for Arizona as they trailed yet again. This was the scoreline in game 1, even though Arizona had 13 shots to just 4 out of UT Dallas. Much different story now. Dallas already has 5 looks at the net. 2 have gone in. Arizona looking to tie things up, but that ball will not find purchase.
Now you can see this defense here. UT Dallas stuck in a tough spot. Can Arizona really find a hole here? I think they're asking themselves the same question. As they get these offensive presses and they come up empty every single time, we need to see someone step up. I'm looking at Jelly especially here. 2 minutes remaining here in game 2. Arizona's still down by 1.
Jelly has been hyper aggressive for Arizona at times of this series, but it could come back to bite them. He couldn't get back in time, and Dalton will get credit after this steal up in the air.
This has to be a miscommunication. JoJo Cass is in net. He has enough boost. And he has a slight turn thinking Jelly's behind him when Jelly isn't. And this one just rolls in, simply put. 2-goal lead for UT Dallas.
A Ghost flew right by that ball. Luby's up there in the corner with him. It is only Dalton at the back. 2-on-1 opportunity, and Dalton jumped in front of the pass, got a piece of it, and fends off Arizona again. They were threatening to get back within 1. Not to be, and now Luby in time-wasting mode. He didn't have boost. Arizona didn't know that until it was a little too late. They'd already burned off about 5 or 10 seconds. Now Ghost won't have Dalton to his right as nudging took him out, so he'll just dribble downfield himself. UT Dallas has killed off a good 30 seconds here with no boost in the tank whatsoever.
This is the difference here. We said it in game 1. You especially, Stacks. Talking about Arizona. Backs against the wall. The pressure kind of makes the Wildcats crack here. And we're seeing that right now. UT Dallas are threatening to put this series on match point and threatening Arizona with a sweep here. We need to see a type of change. 50 seconds left here in game 2. Arizona coming up empty as the drought continues.
Luby for Ghost. Almost ran into Dalton on his way back. Now Jelly with 30 to go. Communication hasn't been great out of Dallas. They are certainly not an impenetrable defense, but Arizona has not been able to find a way. That's the kind of shot that's gone in for Dallas. It's blocked away by Dalton here, and that is surely got to be the end of game 2.
What?
Luby from way downtown.
Long bomb. No one home. Caught out is Arizona. And it looks as if they are even stunned. They should have been watching the last series, Stacks. UT Dallas, this is a different team. They're playing on a higher level, and they're letting it be known with their gameplay.
What a day this would be for Texas Dallas. They go 3-2 over LSU, and they're up 2-0 on Arizona, or at least officially they will be. As soon as Dalton decides to let us go to game 3, they're not done scoring yet.
You got to give a playmaker here for Ghost at this point, but rightfully deserved, I should say. Ghost has been popping off. He's been consistently scoring, and now this time, 100% goal participation out of 5 goals for UT Dallas. The Comets are playing on another level, and it's always good to see Ghost step up. This game is over. It was over a long time ago. UT Dallas put the series on match point.
Just wow. That was, there is no polite, nice, kind way to put it. That was a beating. Good grief. And now, Arizona's got to find a way back. Their backs are really against the wall. Down 0-2 in the series. And this is a match. Hey, this is only the first time Dallas gets a shot at Arizona. They can turn these standings upside down in a hurry if they can do this here tonight and get another shot at them later on in the season.
DFH Stadium is the location. The cat is cornered. Will Arizona finally claw back and we may get a series out of this? Or are the Comets just burning too bright for anyone in the Western Conference today? We'll have to find out. Game 3 coming on your screen between UT Dallas and Arizona. Arizona, only 2 goals this entire series, 1 per game. Meanwhile, Dallas has been lighting up the scoreboard. But how much more gas do they have left in the tank?
Outscoring Arizona 7-2 in this series. Boy, it has been something dominant out of the Comets. And they are all over the Arizona half of the field. JoJo Cats needs a big clear. Got it over Dalton, but there's nobody else down there. I mean, it's like Arizona's waiting for permission to leave their own defensive zone. Look at how far back they are. Now Dalton finally brings it across, and then Luby's just like, no, we going back this way. Double on the way. Clear the runway. Oh, it goes down to Ghost.
Ooh.
And not on target on the shot.
That's a good carry, though, from Jelly. He's able to turn things around here, but we need to see someone get in front of this ball, as otherwise it's just going to be a good transition. They had everything they needed there to actually set up some offense, but they're giving up so much space to UT Dallas.
This might be the first time all game 2 Arizona players have been in the offensive half of the field. Now the third joins a JoJo shot, bounces and is saved. Jelly barely keeps this in. Oh, it's chaos in front of the net. A couple players ran into each other, and Jelly forced that through.
And this is what happens. Jelly with the setup here, and my goodness, you can't give him that much time. What a goal from Jelly to start this off. Now we see the Wildcats with the lead. Can they build up off of it?
As if you're wondering, do the players listen to the cast sometimes? Daz goes, Jelly, show up. Jelly shows up. Shot here, saved by Nudging, and there's Jelly to sweep it away, but not quite out of the zone. Luby's there. Dalton right at Nudging. Great challenge by Nudging to keep Arizona in front. They have led in this series, but only once, very briefly in game 1. Whiffs like that out of Nudging are not going to help. JoJo Cats had to get that ball as Dalton was lurking underneath as well. Now Dalton for Luby. Ghost is coming up and waiting. With a great ball out of the corner, but it does not work out this time. Emphasis on this time, though, Daz, because now Dallas is generating tons of opportunities.
Yeah, this is dangerous here for Arizona. Look how awkward they have been on defense. They haven't necessarily been able to still get this ball out of their own half with things that look like simple clears. Nudging's last back there. JoJo Cats has to come through, but Ghost isn't done. Wait, the follow-up, Luby! My goodness!
This is unreal. This goes out of the side. It's just a simple challenge, and then Luby happens to be there. And if you're Arizona now, you got to be wondering, okay, like what else do we have to do? That somehow ends up in our net? Why is he even there? They're just, everybody's up. Nobody plays any defense. Dalton, way downfield for this. To center for Ghost, and Nudging has a basic clear, but even basic clears haven't been easy as Ghost has that go off the crossbar.
This is wild to me. You talked about that first goal. The fact that Ghost is going and he doesn't have to touch. Luby's still able to help him out there. I mean, it's a double commit that works out into a great shot. And Arizona, they're trying. They really are. There's a bump play here.
Oh, he got a piece of him.
Still. Yeah, still not enough, though. Defense from UT Dallas holding on.
It's so weird. UT Dallas is doing, I mean, it doesn't look like clown stuff. It's the whole circus here. And they're still keeping Arizona at bay, while Arizona, I mean, they got to feel like they're doing most of the right things. Nudging comes up empty there. And that lack of execution. Look, when you're doing the right things and not getting through, you cannot afford a mistake like that. And that is going to be oh so costly for Arizona. They're going to look back at that one shot there, or the lack of a shot, and go, well, just another one of our missed opportunities.
It's not every day you get chances like that. You got to take advantage of it, especially in a situation like this. Minute 30 left in game 3. It's all tied up. Arizona has not averaged more than 1 goal a game. Meanwhile, UT Dallas, Cas, by a large number. Gotta see more here in this series from Arizona. Backs against the wall. We need to see something from the Wildcats, but they keep giving possession up, and this looks like a dangerous play. Jelly will be able to knock it away for now.
Yeah, this is not helping the old goals per game average for Arizona. They come in just over 2, but they have been stifled by, again, a red-hot Dallas defense. Ghost is going to have a lot of trouble here and still got out to stop Nudging's attempt. Jelly denied. So JoJo Cats, Jelly couldn't get a piece. Yes, he did. JoJo has this go through thanks to the interference in front.
JoJo gets a touch. Watch Luby. He gets bumped, changes his direction, and Luby gets a piece of this ball, but he gets bumped at the last second, which makes him redirect it into his own net, giving the goal to JoJo. Unbelievable. That extra effort from Jelly is exactly what Arizona need, and now they have the lead here.
Luby got a piece of that, and I just thought, oh, he just missed the demo. But no, Jelly has that go behind him. JoJo Cats will collect. 30 seconds left. Still a lot of life now for Arizona. Up in the game that they have to win to prolong the series. Jelly, all he could do is sky that up, trying to waste time. JoJo Cats will try to do the same. Jelly around Luby, and that's going to burn off a few ticks. Jelly for Nudging, looking for the dagger. Could not deliver. That's a big demo. Dalton. Oh, he needed Luby to continue downfield. Only 5 seconds left. Luby got a shot, and Jelly makes the save. That almost certainly will do it, but Luby will have one last look. Nudging has free reign to play this off to the side. And a second touch to spike it. Arizona stays alive. We go to game 4.
Scratching and clawing their way through as the Wildcats in that game 3. Came down to an extra effort from Jelly, but that's the offense that we're looking for here for Arizona. UT Dallas, though, looked very comfortable in the orange half and in the blue half as well, not necessarily making that many mistakes, and we started to see a little finesse in some of the offensive plays. Still not out of it yet is Arizona, but they have to be careful going into game 4.
Well, we always say this, Daz, the pressure does start to shift a little bit. A team like UT Dallas, you're having this kind of big run. I mean, it was ultimately, 4 game wins in a row. But now things starting to turn. He had a shot to close out Arizona. We know how good this Arizona team can be with momentum. Can they keep it going now on Utopia Coliseum?
Ooh.
Big fake out of JoJo, but no boost at all. So the defense for UT Dallas able to get back.
That's good though for mentality. JoJo getting that one. We haven't really seen him too much on the scoreboard, and you want to see a little bit more of him doing things on his own. He's been assisted a lot, at least on offense. This is Nudging, no! First goal from Arizona. They are swarming the comments.
Slams this in on the goal line for his first goal or assist. His first point at all in this series, and it's more of a goal steal. That ball is on its way in, but you know what they say, it's not goal stolen, goal secured.
There we go. Wildcats building up on that momentum in game 4. Now you get a little bit word here for UT Dallas. Can they close out a series while being ahead? It seems like they've had to fight back a lot. But now when they're in the lead and they have all the control, this is where the real pressure starts to come in. You don't close out game 3 and game 4, you know this Arizona team is starting to build that momentum.
We'll see if Dallas can adjust to the very physical play out of Arizona, especially out of Jelly. I mean, we've seen him almost practically give up the ball to go after a demo. Now he's got Luby one-on-one, and Jelly beat him with a fastball off the corner.
I love how this play is set up. Nudging, gets it to Jelly. Jelly waits, takes his time, and then decides to fire. The shot rings off the post and in. Arizona early 2-goal lead after only scoring mainly 1 goal a game. This is big for them.
Jelly practically went through the flow chart in his mind, like, all right, I got it stopped. Oh, he didn't come out? All right, GG. Here goes Nudging. Look at his center again, but Ghost will cut this one off. Luby following in behind. And this is awkward out of the Arizona defense and a chance for UT Dallas. Luby takes control. Dalton waiting for a pass. Luby's got other plans. Dalton to clean it up.
Comments not done yet. Luby, you cannot give him that space. He's been making plays like that all game long, all series long. And Dalton quick with the cleanup. They won it. They won it. You see that now. 3:42 left on the clock. Game 4 rages on.
This will range a little bit wide, and Luby Well, he had an awkward play initially, but got back to it. This is very tough out of the Arizona defense. That's tough to watch, and I like good defense. That wasn't great. Luby blocked by nudging. Now Ghost, lateral pass. Dalton's there, so is JoJo Cats. It remains a lead for Arizona, but they are playing a very, very dangerous game right now. Finally out of the zone. Jelly has JoJo all the way over, and JoJo gets wiped away by Ghost.
Got to keep an eye on Dalton. He is not afraid to go for a shot up in the offensive box, being last man here, and he has incredible speed. We've seen that in this game. We've seen that in this series. As we see UT Dallas get more offensive opportunities. All it takes is the right timing for Dalton. Oh my goodness, I was talking about Dalton, but there's Ghost, and we're all tied up.
Well. A little challenge, a little pass, nobody home, and it's just those 50-50s in midfield. I've never seen in any other level of competition so many goals open up from that. The defense thrown completely off, and Arizona not able to improvise. Jelly for nudging again and cleared away by Dalton, but right at JoJo. And nudging still hanging around. Luby had to navigate around him, and he'll have a booming clear right down Main Street.
Halfway through this game, but it feels like we've been in here for so much longer. Arizona started off with a 2-goal lead, but look at the fight that is in the comments, making this one close. It's anybody's ball game as we approach the bottom half of game 4.
Is there any doubt that a physical play is going to lead to the game winner? It kind of did there. Nudging forces this through after you saw Jelly come across. It forced Ghost to whiff, and Luby never had a chance.
I love this from nudging. Doesn't rush. He gets as close as he can to the ball and then plays the perfect 50-50 in front of the goal line. Pays off big time for Arizona. They retake the lead.
JoJo plays for the block on the kickoff, and nudging only skies this up. A good thing that Jelly is right there. Look at how quick Jelly is moving too. I mean, he is quickly adjusting to everything UT Dallas is throwing at him. Downfield, and right there is Dalton to bring it right back in. Is he up to the task again? It's nudging. No, but Jelly is.
Oh, JoJo with a demo on Ghost. That's really good. Ghost has been a force on offense for the Comets. And taking him out the play can only benefit.
Why didn't he turn? He must not have had any boost in the tank at all, but man, oh man. It looked like a free ball for him to just spin around on and fire at the net, or at least set up a pass. Didn't work out, and UT Dallas will have to pick their spot later on.
Yeah, that's definitely questionable here, and we'll see whether or not it matters as UT Dallas try to move upfield, but they got to get something going now if they want to close this one out. Almost another goal for Arizona as we're in the final minute of game 4. They hold the lead, but only by 1.
All but one game decided by just 1 goal. That was the second game where UT Dallas just went off on Arizona in the final minute. Jelly to center for JoJo. It's a clean pass, but a second touch pushed it across a little too far. Still opportunities in front of the net. Ghost gets blasted into the net, but the ball does not follow. Still possession remains for Arizona. UT Dallas continues to face this assault. Now Jelly finally has to range back. Giving it away, though. Dalton, decent ball out of the corner. Loose in front and cleared by JoJo. That was the chance for UT Dallas. They did not score, and now they've got to start from square one. Ghost got one through, but he couldn't win the midfield challenge. They got 10 seconds left. Dalton doesn't have a ball towards a teammate, but that's not good out of nudging it all. And Dallas will have one more good look unless JoJo wins that, and he does.
Whoa,
how did that stay up? There's no way. Arizona forces game 5.
You gotta be impressed by the resilience there, though, of UT Dallas. That ball pinched across the field and directly on the Ghost hood as he still tried to keep it up. They worked it to the final seconds. Still, though, Arizona picked their opportunities perfectly. And we're seeing the Wildcats again. They scratch back once more, deciding game 5 as UT Dallas, who opened up with so much momentum in this series, are facing a reverse sweep opportunity.
That ball went across, and when it landed, it was on Ghost. I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to do it again. You know, it's going to be another kind of weird, lucky, fluky pinch that goes somewhere, and oh, gee, there happens to be a guy over there. Arizona hangs on. One more to go for a reverse sweep, or will UT Dallas stop it here on Champions Field? Nudging, first shot is saved away. Follow-up goes high and wide.
This is it. All the pressure here in a Game 5 situation. Nothing else matters except what happens on the field. It's a double demo into our goal. Dalton puts the first one on for UT Dallas.
This is sick. 1, 2. Wow. Dalton and UT Dallas finally break one out. I mean, it's been Arizona with a lot of physical plays, and Dallas finally gave them a dose of their own medicine. Now Jelly looking for a quick answer. Full boost, and he scores!
Oh! You cannot count anyone out on the field yet, but Jelly, of all people, the carry, the finish, and Comets drop a goal right off the kickoff. Wildcats get immediately back into this one.
Arizona feeling it. 30 seconds gone by. Might as well have not played that first 30. Here's Luby. Shot is on and saved by JoJo. Nudging, trying to get his bearings right here, and now has Jelly to pass to. He's going to opt for it himself. Now Jelly finally gets a touch, but it's saved away. And more importantly for Ghost, he did not give that ball back to Arizona. Look at Dallas moving laterally down the field, throwing off the defense, and almost scoring the double himself.
This is bad from Arizona. They are giving space to UT Dallas. The Comets are deadly in the air, and you've seen that too many times. Luby almost scored off that double, and look at how they're passing this ball around. Arizona gotta get this one under control. They're playing it low on the ground, but maybe they can have a transition. It's top corner from Jelly. You need to make contact on that ball because he just not missed.
I mean, everybody's just watching and hoping this ball does not go on target, because that's all they could do. Ghost had nothing to go up for it, especially after that miss. It's far too late, and it's 2-1. Arizona riding that wave of momentum. It continues to swing back and forth like a pendulum, though. Now Jelly looking for a 2-goal lead. Got that in front, but nobody else dove in. I think that's maybe the biggest challenge, though, Daz, for Arizona, right? I mean, they can get so many chances in front, but the timing isn't quite there. You've got to have somebody to pass to.
That was their biggest struggle in Game 3. Even though they won that game, they had a lot of chances to really bring that scoreline out and dominate that game, but it just seemed like they were overthinking every single touch. They have to act. They're in the right position. The players have enough boost, but no one is acting. Meanwhile, it's the opposite for the Comets. They act immediately and outpace Arizona at times. We need to see more of that right now for the Comets as they are down by 1 in Game 5.
Dalton and the UT Dallas Comets in general, a player and teams that kind of make their butter off of
Dalton
second chance opportunities like this, and Luby scores. It's the third look at the net that goes in.
It's so much pressure that just continues to mount. And Arizona, they look left, they look right, their heads on a swivel, trying to figure out where exactly this ball is going to go. And the knocking continues and continues for Dallas until they finally find the shot that hits home.
Nudging all the way across for Luby to collect, and that's important for Dallas. Again, not just handing possession to Arizona. They have punished a lot of lazy touches, but so too has Dallas. Ghost, not going to have another look at this ball, but Dalton will. One more chance. No, Jelly will have possession, though. JoJo got bumped away by Luby, who also won that challenge back into the Arizona end. High out of the corner, and JoJo's the only one there. Nudging downfield, blocked by Dalton. And you can see nudging. He was going after Luby on the goal line, able to avoid contact, got to the ball in the corner. UT Dallas just walking the high wire act against this Arizona attack. JoJo catch flip reset. No, sir. Luby's all over it.
Oh, that's a pass. JoJo shot. What a save from Luby. Hit it off the post and out. Unbelievable stop there for the Comets, Arizona. That was a great pass play, but it just wasn't enough to get past the UT Dallas
how
defense.
did that not go in? He's just walking in from the wing, and somehow the defense just barely gets there. And that's been the story of this series. The defense doing literally just enough. So many games decided by just one goal. Everyone except the second. Luby lobbing another downfield, trying to create another rebound. He has with the demo, but nobody in front as that ball swatted away.
And you got to give props to the recovery there. Get clear out, too, as it was a dangerous situation. Last minute back with no help. The right play was made, keeping Arizona in this game, but the pressure is still on. Do not let the Comets continue to get this ball on your half. Otherwise, Arizona may end up slipping through. This one is going to move, and the possession is going to change constantly. But it comes down to who's going to get the golden goal.
UT Dallas with another date on Champions Field. Can they make it 2-0? Luby just got a piece of that, and it might be enough. Dalton got fucked away, and JoJo scores.
Oh my goodness! You got it. This is all Jelly. Gets the dunk. Dalton trying to take his time. Jelly says, "Get out of here! I gotta clear the lane for JoJo Cats." Arizona want to close this one out. They have the lead. They have time on their side, but UT Dallas is gonna play this one to the final second.
Luby's got to have this, and does. JoJo a little slow. Double no, and it's in from Dalton, the hero again.
I mean, Luby grabs that. That's a perfect read into a double. He almost should have scored that himself. Dalton with the follow-up. The Comets keep going. Stats. We're back tied up with 20 seconds left.
Unbelievable how this has transpired. Now, Jelly, what else could happen here in regulation? We still got 15 seconds. Awkward ball out of the corner. Luby's got to get there, nudging close quick. Now, JoJo Cats kept that challenge neutral. But it's going to be UT Dallas who has the last laugh in regulation. Ghost will down it.
Overtime.
Yes, he will. Overtime on Champions Field again for the Comets.
As the Comets try to take out some of the top brass in the Western Conference, Arizona tries to bite back and get the reverse sweep. They don't want to go down. But it's come to this. Tied up, overtime, and a chance here for UT Dallas to submit their name in one of the top echelons of the Western Conference of CRL.
Luby said they were still stressed after that last series, and Luby's gonna do it again! UT Dallas goes 2-0 on Champions Field.
And look at it, the pressure got to the tires, but Luby solid with the final shot. And in an unbelievable turn of events, what a night for UT Dallas as they take the series in 5.
The Dallas Comets, behind 7 shots and a pair of goals out of Luby, go 2-0 in overtime on Champions Field. Absolutely incredible night for the Comets. I have to imagine, if they had any off-stream matches scheduled tonight, please just move them to another night. They don't need this anymore. You've got to be kidding me.
2 Game 5 sets from UT Dallas. And, I mean, these guys played it all the way through, played their hearts out. And, you know, you can't be mad at, honestly, either Arizona or LSU for some of these losses. Obviously, you look at Arizona and the pressure got to them. But, I mean, 5 game sets.
Back to back.
Like, and that one, Game 5 overtime where 7 goals were scored in that single game. It was just, it was so much pacing. Everybody, you know, tried their best out there. But UT Dallas, they wanted it today. They really
wanted
did.
it more today. Absolutely. UT Dallas came into today at, what did they start at? 5-6. So they were under 500. They had a game differential of +3. That will matter coming down the stretch. They went against 2 teams with a combined record of 16-5 and beat them both. They are punching up and looking up, still in the standings at both LSU and Arizona, but they pulled them down just a little bit and have cemented their spot, perhaps, in that top 4 in the West. They've still got teams dip at their heels, most notably their neighbors, UT Arlington, who are just right behind them at 6-8, but only one series left for the Mavericks.
Yeah, and we're gonna end up seeing just how that ends up going, Stacks. But it's been just a crazy night of CRL. I think we have one more series left to go. Right?
Yeah, we just got one more to go. Probably another game 5 for all we know. The Oregon Ducks and the Missouri S&T Miners. Yes, Missouri S&T on the mainstream again with Stacks and Daz. Why not? CRL continues. Our final match comes up right after this.